Hey everybody, Sunday, June 4th, 2017, about 10 p.m. What do we do when we can't get the grief out? I've had a lot going on with this project, and all this research and stuff I'm doing, and learning so much about this process. And I'm doing what I was doing before for the past year. I'm piling on stuff and I'm not facing it. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really looking at it, which is part of something that I told you all I would also be doing here. I think that's part of it that should be understood, at least for me in my experience. Even when we have every chance and every opportunity to feel it, or to do it, or to let it out, we don't. And I find that what I do is I start dealing with anything else in my life that's heartbreaking or type of grief or loss, so that I never quite have to get to the layers of my mom, because that's the hard one. That's the hard one right here. And I was going to talk about my friend Kristen tonight, who passed away back in 2000. And it just didn't feel authentic, because I feel like whatever I'm doing is, if I can summarize about my dad, and I can summarize about my experience with Kristen, and then, then with my mom and my grandmother, like somehow I'm qualifying myself to you, and to myself justifying. But the truth is, people can experience grief on heavy levels over the loss of jobs. And I mean, we all know relationships, chapters closing in life. And it's just that all the other grief will come up, and you find yourself grieving so much, and you can only grieve one thing at a time. And I can be very good at compartmentalizing. And there's grief in there that I know I can handle and deal with and face and talk about, or I've had long enough to process. And it seems like I can do anything other than really get to the heart of the grief I'm the most afraid of. As comfortable and easy as I am in my own pain, believe it or not, there's just so far we can go. And some people would ask me, well, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of is going to happen if you go in there and you tap into that? And all I can tell you is that it's just a sickening, hollow feeling that runs right from your chest down to your stomach. And somewhere along the way, your breath gets lost. And I'm not facing it enough. And there's plenty of reasons. But I did give myself this project and this timeline, which we don't usually do for grieving people, as we've also mentioned. And I answered my own question. So what do we do when we can't let the grief out? I guess sometimes we just need to start talking and have somebody there to listen. So, thanks. Like I said, I always try to have some sort of topic or idea before I hit the record button, but I don't ever know what exactly is going to happen or come out. And I will say in this one, you really did get to see me at least go through a little bit of something that I didn't expect. I didn't hit record feeling very open or vulnerable enough to cry or have tears tonight. And then by being able to express it, I actually feel better. A little bit, just a little release of the pressure valve is sometimes all it takes. You don't have to set aside an hour for a friend who's grieving or a whole day, or sometimes it's just a couple minutes. Sometimes, again, it's just a joke to make them laugh. Just release a little bit of that pressure. All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Have a good night.